What is up, everybody? Josh Damash finally back in the pit. Been gone too long. Happy to be back. But, you know, I don't like wasting a lot of time when we get in the beginning, so let's just get going. So I got to bring in my man.
First of all, I do not approve of this. This was supposed to be week 3 of the Numero Dos takeover. I personally told Josh the show was canceled, thinking that he wouldn't be here. So I'm just kidding, everybody, man. I'm so happy to have you back, Josh. I'm so stoked to have you back. I love the Teague. I love the Mosh. How have you been, man?
Not good, but I'm doing better today. So here we are.
Right on. I know that
COVID sucks.
Unfortunately, you had to kind of cancel PPW because of some things, and that's kind of a bummer, man.
COVID sucks,
dude.
That's gonna be the theme. It's been the theme for fucking almost 2 years now, but yeah, COVID sucks.
Man, mask up, everybody. Mask up.
Yes.
Vaccinate if you want to, don't if you don't. But if you're not vaccinated, at least mask up. Don't be one of them goobers that just walk around like nothing's happening.
If you're sick, stay home.
If you're sick at all, stay home. If you're not vaccinated, mask up. If you are vaccinated, take care of your vaccinated, whatever. I don't know. Just take care of yourself, guys. We're so far into this, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon.
Yeah, and even if you are vaccinated, mask up. I'm vaccinated, and need a mask up. So anyway, I'll just say I know we're not supposed to really get that far into this. Is a fucking wrestling show, not political, but. Yeah, mask up.
Roundtable. We talk about whatever we want to tonight. Josh Damash.
It's true. It is our show. We can do what we want. We don't got any deathmatch tonight, and I don't think we're gonna have any AEW coverage tonight either.
I got one thing to talk about deathmatch related. Just a couple seconds. I just want to kind of shout out WrestleRave. I really want to give a shout out to Nick and his brother and all the people over at WrestleRave that are running that. Nick, WrestleRave is an up-and-coming promotion for those of y'all that haven't had a chance to check it out. It runs in the Premier Arena in Houston, same one as Loco. And the thing that I actually like about WrestleRave is that WrestleRave is trying to provide a little bit of something for everybody. And WrestleRave has promised that there's going to be at least a death match or a hardcore style match on every single show. This last match really delivered. We had Aaron Mercer versus Oran in the main event, which I actually really liked this lineup. I like this matchup because there's no we don't do glass in that arena. So it's just actually weapons. Juan, Luchador Insane and I went down there. We built a ton of crazy stuff. Mercer and Oran both came with their own stuff. Shout out to both those dudes. Really great match. Got to see some really good technical wrestling because Oran and Aaron Mercer both are huge wrestling. Like they have a great wrestling prowess to them. Like, deathmatch wrestlers get pigeonholed and everybody just thinks it's all about weapons and stuff. But Oran and Aaron Mercer can wrestle, and those dudes had a really good technical bout. So shout out to WrestleRave. Shout out to Aaron Mercer and Oran for their match at WrestleRave. And I think the next month's WrestleRave show just got announced, but we don't have any match yet for it. Also, I wanted to say one quick shout out to my man Chris Carter down in Houston. We had Chris Carter in the pit a few weeks ago, and he was
months ago.
Months ago? I thought it was a few weeks ago. But we had him in here a while back, and he actually a lot of love. Just every time we run into him, he shows us love. He's great showcasing. And I really want to take this second to make the big announcement that just like ASF has been getting booked at GCW, and just like we've seen Dante Leon getting booked at GCW and some other Texas guys, Chris Carter has been booked September 23rd at GCW's Emo Fight. GCW, shout out. I know that there was some Texas mix-ups and stuff when they tried to come and do the Texas for everything, but shout out to GCW for continuing to put Texas talent on the map right now, because there's a lot of good guys really running well through that.
So you're saying all that, and it's funny. We just had a few people jump into our backstage. So I think now it might be a good time to bring them in. It's kind of funny how you brought that up, because you're giving the credit to them, but they kind of have a lot to thank this man as well. And there he is. And there's Chris Carter right there, who we were just talking about. What's up? And Jaime, what's up, guys? What's happening? It's funny how that works.
I got my boy Mason. I got MC Hardbody. I got Chris Carter.
I'm getting my face in here for the record. Remember this face, boys.
We literally just dropped that Chris Carter was at GCW in September 23rd.
$25. I'll show you my
Yeah. So that was funny. We were just putting over his GCW debut for Chris Carter that he's going to have. And I was kind of like, well, you know, we had GCW versus Loco. So, oh, yeah, baby. It's going to be great. What's that?
Come on, Daddy. Chris, show them your hardcore and like light yourself on fire real quick or something. Do that fast.
He don't need a show.
Okay, in the pit, baby.
He can do it. He can do it if he wants, but he don't need to prove nothing. He don't need to prove nothing to us.
I have a quick question for you two bald stooges. I'm 22 years old. I have the world right here, right there, smack dab in the palm of my hand. You guys clearly lost your hair. I have hair. I'm super cool. Can you guys just tell your audience right now how cool I am? Respects.
Yeah. You know how to find out when somebody's not cool? When they say they're cool.
Kind of like when someone tells you I'm a nice guy.
He's kind of a big deal. He's kind of a big deal.
Oh, that's another one.
Yo, honestly, I've been studying Jimmy Lloyd since 2018. I was at the tender age of 18. I was living in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, having the honor to drive Jimmy diner to diner and pay for his gas money. So I've been watching Jimmy. Those coldless black eyes are going to look awesome while I'm parting his bangs as he's sucking my cock after I beat the living shit out of him, baby boy.
MC Hardbody, guys.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
I hope he brings it.
Yeah.
He's the real Dirty Dan.
So anyway, we were wanting to bring Jaime in. Like he's got a show coming up. He's got a show coming up this weekend that we wanted to talk about.
Hey guys, hey Pistol Pete, tell him September 18th, guys. We have like 30 tickets, maybe. For people at the door, come hang out. We got low key Ninja Mac. That's gonna be the first match, guys.
And we're gonna start right at 8 p.m. guys. 8 p.m. Women with big tits get in free. So if you have women with big tits, it's free admission.
MC Hardbody having requests.
Y'all are starting the show. Y'all are kicking the show off with Loki versus Ninja Mac.
Say bye,
crazy. That's crazy. If y'all haven't seen that promo, y'all need to freaking Google that shit or get on the page. That fucking promo is fire.
Yeah. Shout out to MC Hardbody for the promo. Hey guys, did y'all check out the low key promo?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
That's what we were telling them.
That's what I'm telling them. They need to find that and watch it. It's amazing.
Dude, that thing was amazing. I watched it like 4 times and I'm like, damn it, can it get any better?
Right? They said, what if it's a guy with big tits?
Hey, the comment section is on fire, man.
Hell yeah.
So how are you feeling this Saturday? Your shows this Saturday. You feeling stressed? You feeling good, homie?
18, Reggie. Yo. Hey, yo.
It sounds like it's wild. Y'all are pumped.
Yo. I can't take these guys nowhere.
It's Loco. Team Loco, as they're saying. Yeah.
Hey, I just tell them that. Hey guys, everybody's hyped up for the 18th. That's plain and simple. I would cut a long promo telling you the whole card. But guys, September 18th. If it ain't Loco, it ain't fire. We got 10 badass matches. I'm pretty sure. Start at 8 p.m. Start at 8 p.m. Meet and greet at 6:30. I would tell you the whole card, but I'm pretty sure. Bring your popcorn, bring your Coca-Cola. It's like it'd be a movie. Yeah, it's like a movie. Local Wrestling's like a movie. It's a vibe.
Nice.
So no intermissions. Like, yeah.
You even hesitated a little bit. What?
Pistol Beat. Hey, my Pistol Beat is he's on fire, man. I'm sorry.
That's what y'all do, man. That's why y'all one of the top in the whole state. And when we say whole state, that means whole country, but Texas is the only state that matters.
Yeah, right now for wrestling, guys, we're on fire right now. The Uphill Pro's the only show that night. Hurricane Pro, TASW, I think DZW, a couple of other companies, dog. Go check all those shows out. All the shows are fire, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we got a GCWA show on Friday the day before. They're not running on your day.
And
they're running this Friday. They know.
Shout out to Jeff Trevino, man. He's a good guy. And Lucha Maniacs on Sunday, too.
Yeah, it's a great weekend of wrestling this weekend.
Right.
Yeah. I know, guys.
Yeah,
hey, I would cut more promos about the September 18th, but the guys are excited. We're setting up. Please
Look up background, dog. It's local wrestling.
guys, let me get out the way.
You
If
see
it
it.
ain't loco, it ain't fire, daddy. Hey guys, I'm sorry it was not much substance to this live.
It's all,
but
it's
you
all
know
good,
what I
brother.
mean? Like, thank you for letting us go on. Peace out. I hope to see a lot of y'all September 18th. If it ain't loco, it ain't fire.
All right, brother. Appreciate you. Be safe.
Much love, Jaime. See y'all next time.
He gone. He just
Man,
running and doing.
How
It
do
was
you
such
not
perfect
love-
timing.
How do you not
Yeah.
love the Loco Crew, dude? Like
Yeah.
honestly, like
Rowdy.
MC Hardbody, like look, man, like the ball joke, like that's low hanging fruit, guy. Like you got to cut a better promo than that. I mean,
Yeah.
But other than that, I thought it was good stuff.
Yeah, man, and it's gonna be a good show. 10 matches, no intermission. I don't believe that there'll be an intermission.
There's no way there's not going to be an intermission.
That place hot, but it's so fun though. You forget about it. You're enjoying the show, and then you realize it afterwards. Like, man, it was hot that whole time, but the show's over when you.
And we've already talked to Jaime. He's already kind of given us a little glimpse into what's coming after this show. And Loco's got a big way to close it out this year. So
Yeah.
I'll probably be at Loco's November show. If they have one in December, I'll probably be there too.
Wait till you hear what the December show is.
Mm.
Because I heard about that this morning.
I heard a thing or two.
That GCW show. Mm-hmm.
And I honestly, I
Brown.
know that like Jaime's putting these guys out there, like Texas puts these guys out there. Like GCW putting these guys is huge. I mean, when you think about guys like Alex Zane, and then you're throwing in talent like ASF and Dante Leon and Chris Carter to fight guys like Alex Zane, Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin didn't get cut yet, but you know,
Yeah.
the E.
Yeah.
You know, like, there's still a lot of people in GCW like blowing up, man. And Texas is taking up a big piece of that roster right now. I love it.
That's what I'm saying.
Who's going to be next? T-Ray. I'm just saying.
Let's see. So we did talk about the GCWA show. Let's hit that a little bit. There's some couple of matches we can talk about. The one match that's kind of changed, unfortunately, was, you know, had got a lot of buzz in the world, was going to be Joe Alonso versus Fuego del Sol to finally meet, but that has been changed. Fuego wasn't able to make the booking, so they've replaced it with Mysterious Q, which is a very interesting matchup to have Q versus Joe Alonso. Like, that's going to be, because I mean, Q's one of the top in the state. Joe Alonso's the self-acclaimed king of Texas.
We talked about it last week. We talked about Q coming in really high on the PWI 500.
250 something.
I thought he came in the 100s, but either way,
yeah,
like
that's still pretty good for a
really
second.
high. If you have not seen Mysterious Q live, or you still want to do so on the cheap, 2021, 2022 needs to be when you do it, because by the end of next year, Q is on a main stage somewhere.
Yeah, so if you're around Corpus area this Friday, you'll be able to see him.
Q, New Texas Pro is a good place to see Q. A lot of places.
Their former champion, he was one of their longest reigning champions, I believe. Yeah, in New Texas. So then Jeff's birthday bash too. That's the name of the show, by the way, because shout out to Jeff Trevino. His birthday was actually yesterday, I believe. So happy belated.
Big friend of the pit. What's up, Jeff? Happy birthday, man.
Happy belated, man. We appreciate you. We got the match that I'm sad I'm going to miss all of them because I'm not going to be there. But the one I'm really sad about is Izzy James versus Matt Vandegrift.
Right.
If y'all have not seen Matt Vandegrift, Google it, YouTube that shit. Hell yeah. That guy's another one that's going to be up and coming. And then Izzy, I mean, we've said, I don't know how much we've said about Izzy. Like, Izzy's amazing. Like, we've had him on the show. He's a friend of the pit. You know, he's been on PPW shows. He's been everywhere. We love Izzy James. So that's going to be a hell of a match.
Hey, you see what JoJo said? I'm just going to warn you, man. Are you taking a chop for Josh or from Josh? Because you probably chop from Josh. I've literally been hit with thumbtacks, and I'm not going to ever let Josh chop me again. Like, certifiably, Josh and Luchador Insane are some chopping motherfuckers.
Yeah, and that's because he's my friend.
Imagine what he would do to you guys.
Ask Julio. Anyway,
he would take a chop for you. Good man, okay. JoJo. You're a good man.
Yeah, JoJo's known me for a long time. He knows.
Hell yeah. I love JoJo.
He's my little brother. He's cool. So they're also something GCWA is doing that's kind of new is they're actually starting. They're gonna have a female women's champion title. So they've started like qualifying matches and whatnot. So I think the first one officially is going to be Vert Vixen versus Rachel Rose. Which I mean, in the state of Texas, you say those two names anywhere in the state of Texas, and people are going to know who you're talking about. So that says a lot right there. And I think it's going to be a great match. So I can't say. I mean. How much more can we say about them too? Like I said, everybody knows the queen of the house of Rose. Even though I still say, I will never bend me. Is that what did I used to say? I already forgot. I've been hitting the head a lot, and that's been a long 2 weeks. I've just got out of my bed yesterday for the first time in 2 weeks, so got to bear with me, fighting through it. But I think the main event is going to be Cinta de Oro going up against Gino Medina. And that's got to be for the title, I would assume, because Gino's the champ and he's a fighting champ, so he's not going to fight somebody without putting the title on the line.
And Gino's got a tough weekend because not only does he have to take on that match at Jeff's birthday, but then the next night he's got to take on Masada at Loco.
That's
Well, you know what? If anybody's got it in the bag, El Intocable's got it in the bag, baby.
Campeón. Yep, he's a hell of a talent. I mean, I'm a huge Gino Mark.
Gino, man. Like Gino, I'm a huge. Who's not a Gino Mark? Honestly,
MLW fans because they hate him there, but that's about it. he's a heel.
I have strong words for MLW's fan base. MLW's fan base doesn't travel with MLW, and MLW's fan base doesn't show up for its own wrestling talent as well as it should.
It's so much talent.
MLW has a fucking insane roster. Like the fact that MLW is not talked about on almost daily basis. Hammerstone, Gino Medina, they literally just signed Matt. Bobby Fish, tons of people in MLW. It's crazy that we get talked about more. Speaking of, if we're talking about indies, we've got to talk about, especially with GCWA. A lot of these Texas we're talking about, guys. Fucking Roxy won Ring of Honor's tournament to crown the new women's champion. Roxy can't even buy a fucking beer right now, but Roxy can be Ring of Honor's women's fucking champion. And that right there is the shit.
Signed. And signed now too.
Shit. Like Roxy, shout out to you, man. Like it was crazy watching you come up through the ranks to the tournament. It's really good to see not only Texas talent get shown love, but Roxy is a talent that is transcendent above all the other talent. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, I'm not a huge mark into women's wrestling. So, like, every time that I watch it, like, I'm literally just learning. Like, I'm learning every time I see a match that I haven't seen somebody. And one thing that I always noticed about Roxy is Roxy took the fucking room by storm. Every match she was in, she had a presence, she had a power, she's got a personality, a good move set in the ring. Like, Roxy is the total package and already on the way. Shout out to Roxy. Like, congratulations. Well done, Roxy.
Hell yeah, and I'll say even more. She's from Laredo, which is just down the road from us down here in South Texas. I believe she's the first ever, female from Laredo that's ever won a major title. Because this is a major title. I mean, she's signed. Yeah. She's a signed talent now. She's not an indie talent anymore.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And she can't even buy a beer.
The women's championship is no joke. Like it's had some bad bitches running through that ranks, man. Like. It's crazy, like for Tiny Roxy to get in that tournament and win, it's an even bigger testament to all of it. But like honestly, like Texas wrestling is taking over right now. If you're not on the indies, if you're AEW or your WWE marks tuning into our show, I gotta tell you, you gotta get on the indies. You gotta start watching right now because this is 5 years from now. This is what you'll be watching. 5-6 years from now, it'll be Roxy versus Charlotte. It'll be fucking Mysterious Q versus. Fucking whoever in AEW. Like these guys are going to look at Ricky Starks. Look at Ricky Starks. TV. Good example. Ricky Starks is huge, like huge. It's crazy. Just
CM Punk called him out. Like, what the fuck?
How could you get
Sammy Guevara? Forget about Sammy Guevara.
The future is right here. Get out and support wrestling, or at least like support streaming services. Support your favorite wrestler, guys. Merch goes a long way, and I know that we don't all have cash, but I mean, buying a couple shirts gets a wrestler to the next show. Whatever you can do, these guys.
And they buy 10, buy a sticker, anything like $5 or whatever. That's like a quarter of the way for the next show.
Yep, because 5 years from now, you'll be like, I got that 8x10 from him when he was wrestling in the basketball courts, the bingo halls, and that dude's on the dude. The places we've got to hang out with some of this amazing talent that is now on the main screen, crazy. Anyway,
it's so insane. I mean, like I said, we've had some of them in the pit that are now main eventing pay-per-views.
Roxy was in the pit, wasn't she? Roxy's been no.
I was seeing other people, but we don't need to mention the name. It's all good. But yeah, Roxy was at PPW. She helped put PPW on the map, if you ask me. Her and Maddie tore the house down at our first show. Like that was
New Year Mayhem. I can see. I got the poster on the wall up there.
That's by far the most viewed match that we've ever had on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Which, if you go into the pit, there's all our into the pit episodes and PPW matches are there. Subscribe on our YouTube. In the pit is the channel. I forget to mention those things every once in a while.
The Twitch too.
Yeah, ITPW Josh Damash. In the pit with is the abbreviation there. If y'all can't catch the acronym, ITPW Josh Damash at Twitch.
You want to bring Angel in?
I will as soon as he's there.
He said he was here.
There, he's coming. He ran back in.
Loser.
Let me bring him back.
Hey,
I think he was making dinner. What's up, man?
Yeah, making dinner. My feed for the game went down, but Giants are up 7-0, so I'm super excited. Good Giants.
Aren't they playing the football team?
Yeah, they're playing the Washington football team.
Yeah, it's the battle of the worst QBs right now. Well, that's what they thought.
Yeah.
Rodgers.
Yeah. And half of the worst division in the league. Like I think they're the only division that didn't win a game.
Last year it was actually who could actually lose. Like the worst, they were actually losing against each other. Like it was so
like
bad.
no one could get a winning record. Yeah, they all 7-9.
One, yeah. In Washington,
but I mean, they all lost week one though too. Like all four of them lost week one.
Yeah, which is
not like the NFC West 1-0.
Whoa!
Just saying, we're not gonna make this a sports show though. I'll change my hat right now.
Yeah. No. Forget it. We need to talk about especially fuck that. No, that's our fucking squad. I'm repping these motherfuckers. Okay, so yeah,
I'm sorry.
so this is. So I know last week y'all wanted me to talk about G1, but I figured
we want to know about Evil. We want to hear about Evil. We don't want to hear about this one. We only want to know about Evil. Your whole time slot has to be an Evil appreciation.
I hope people are taking a picture of his face right now. That was classic face. It was just like you killed us like 10 times.
Okay, well, that's my segment. It was a great segment, y'all. Yeah, no, okay. So, okay, if you could share my screen real quick, and then here we go. Okay, so this is. I will say this the G1. It starts this Saturday. The A block, which I'm going to talk about right now.
Are you going to the G1?
Say what?
Are you going to the G1?
Oh, man. Okay, I finally get that joke. Okay, I finally get the joke. Okay, hold on, buddy. So you got me to shut that stupid joke. But yeah, so the A block is actually one of the best blocks I've seen in a while the B block is utter dog shit. That's okay though, we'll get there. Let's talk about the A block. Okay, let's go with Great Okan. This is the second G1. He's kind of the de facto leader of the Empire because Ospreay's here in the States because he's going to be in Japan. He's really here just to ruin Naito, just to ruin his G1 win. So here's hoping for that. And then also, he's actually one of the few young lions that's actually kicking ass. Like, he's come back and he's been a true force. So super excited for Great Okan. Next, Zack Sabre Jr. This is his fifth time in the G1, and he's one half of the IWGP Tag Team Championship. He's previously won a New Japan Cup, and also last year he had a great match with fucking Kenta. So I'm super excited for that. Zack Sabre Jr. Again, every match of his is basically the same, and every match is fucking awesome. I cannot wait for that. Next, we have Ishii. He is the MVP of the G1. If there's one guy I can tell a person, hey, you need to check their match, no matter what, check his match out, is Ishii. The dude will never win a fucking belt. Oh, well, he is one third of the IWGP never open 6-man tag team champion. But whatever. But unfortunately, I don't think he's gonna win a G1. This could be the year he could possibly do it, but it's not. But so just expect to see some of the most amazing matches against G1, and I can't wait to see him against Shingo because that's gonna be fucking awesome. I do have a prediction. I believe he will beat Shingo in the G1, and that will help set him up for a future title shot in the future. Because whoever beats the champion in the G1 typically also gets a future championship. So this gonna be cool. I'm excited for that. Next, we have Toru Yano. This is his 16th G1, which is fucking insane. He's typically here just to be like kind of the spoiler. Like he beat Kenny Omega when no one was beating Kenny Omega in the G1. Like that's what his job is. And it's typically like the easy match for everyone. But there's a new wrinkle now. So every year he does something different. And this year, before in the MetLife Dome, he actually released his former GBA self. So I fully expect for him to be a badass kicker in the G1. So we should see a completely different dynamic from Toru Yano this time around. Should be fun. Next, we have Kodobushi. This is his 7th G1. He's won the 2019 and 2020 back-to-back. There's only been 200 people that have done that. It's been Chono and it's been Tenzan. And he's also the only person to be in the last he was in the G1 finals three times in a row. So that's the only guy to ever do that. This time he's coming back after 2 months of having it was like pneumonia. So I'm not sure what to expect out of him. In the MetLife in the MetLife event, he actually had his awesome match against Tanahashi, which he lost for the US IWGP heavyweight belt. Like I said, not sure what to expect out of him. But one cool thing about him is that he changes his style for whoever he wrestles. So really expect to see some great matches out of him as well. Next, we have Kenta. This is his 3rd time in a G1. For him, really, he's a guy this year. He's been a guy that's almost won a belt. He's almost won a tag team, almost won the US, and almost won the never open weight, but always just comes up a little short. He's always a guy that he's not his old Noah Kenta self, but he's very much evolved to this very heelish type that's still very excellent in what he does. And his promos are the best fucking promos in the back. Like, I'm telling you, if there's one guy that you need to go check his promos out after every G1 event, go check Kenta. His shit's always hilarious. Next is Shingo. This is his 3rd time, and he is the current IWGP Universal Champion. It's a different dynamic this time. Now, the previous 2 times, he was a fucking kick-ass motherfucker. Always had amazing matches. Him and Ishii are the 2 guys that were the MVPs for me for the previous 2 years. So this time around, he's the champion. And like I said, whoever beats the champion will get a title shot in the future. Also, if he wins, then he gets to decide who he wrestles with in the Wrestle Kingdom. Well, we'll see what happens because there are 3 nights now for Wrestle Kingdom. So I don't know what to expect. So maybe he wins and he chooses 3 different opponents. I don't know. It could be anything. So it should be fun. Next is Tangaloa. This is his first time. This is his first time in the G1. He's one half of God. Yep, God.
I love God.
Dude. Hey, fun fact about him. He has the record for the most fuck yous on a New Japan show. He had, I think I counted, it was like 30 fuck yous at one of the Wrestle Kingdoms. It was amazing. He just went off. For him, so he's really good, but what's interesting about him is he's only had like 6 single matches over the last like 3 or 4 years. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he's gonna wrestle, having to go like 9 or 10 different single matches. So it should be pretty interesting. It honestly is a different dynamic for this G1. I like some new guys coming in here, do something different. Next, we have our man Naito. This is his 12th G1. He's won back in 2013 and 2017. He lost the IWGP Heavyweight Champion and the IC title. Because of his loss, Ibushi won the 2 belts, and he unified to become the Universal Champion. It's a sad day, but it is what it is. Lately, he's been doing tag matches with Sanada, so it's been great. Expect him to be a fully player because Naito will always be a guy that will always be on top. So excited for that. And next is Jujiro. He's gonna be this is his 8th G1. He's gonna be the guy who's gonna take all the pins, and he's also a member of the House of Torture. Yeah. So next. Okay, you can't really see it, so let's see if I can zoom in here. Okay. So I'm gonna spoil something for you guys. If you really want to see what the storylines are going to be for the G1, you always look at the last night. The last night, you look at the matchup and see who do you think will match up with who, right? So based upon the final matches, I assess that the key match would be Naito versus Great Khan, with Naito winning the rubber match and Naito winning the damn A block. So that should be fun, right? Next, let's go to the motherfucking B block. Okay, let's go. Tanahashi.
Are you trying not to talk about Evil? I feel like we've gone a long time.
He's saving him for the end, like he usually does, because it's his favorite.
He's gonna get to the end and be like, yeah, and Evil has to go. Okay, I'm done. Bye.
Okay,
let you get a drink there. There you go.
Okay, so Tanahashi, I'm trying to be fucking positive right now. This is the fucking B block. There's not much to talk about the B block. It's a fucking stand of a fucking block. Okay, so Tanahashi,
That's the way to crank the energy up.
Yeah. This is the 20th end time he's been in the G1. He's won in 2017, 2015, and 2018. He's an IWGP US champion. Every time they keep thinking that he's gonna go away, he's gonna become a dad, he keeps showing up. He is the MVP of New Japan for this year. Whenever he's needed, he is there. He's been in AEW. He's gonna wrestle in AEW at some point because he has the IWGP US champion, which Moxley won. So I'm super excited for that. And I'm sure that he's gonna be on the top of the point leader near the end. Next, we have Lord Tai Chi. This is his third G1. Right now he's the IWGP Tag Team Champion. In my heart of hearts, that's what I want to win. Is Tai Chi, because this is the year of Tai Chi, and this is actually a very interesting year. If you look at this block, he's gonna be one of the guys that's gonna be needed to put on great performances, which he does now on a regular basis, right? But in the past, that's never been the case. With his first time around, he was kind of just there for shenanigans. Second time around, he was trying to prove that he's supposed to be there. Now he's already a made guy, so I'm expecting great things out of Tai Chi.
So real quick, I got a question then. So you're hoping he wins the B block, but do you honestly think that he's not even just the fourth best person that's on the screen right now?
I think he's better than Sonata.
So
I think he's better than Sonata.
So he's third best.
I love Sonata. Yep, don't get me wrong. I love Sonata.
It's close, right?
It's very close. Sonata puts on. I'll say this: Sonata has more of an upside. Like Sonata's top matches beats Tai Chi's top matches, but on average, Tai Chi has better matches.
He's more solid. Gotcha.
Exactly. In my opinion, but I'm also very biased toward Tai Chi. When people hated Tai Chi, I was a big Tai Chi fan. So right.
I just found that interesting. Sorry, and I'm kind of a dick right now, so that's what I'm doing.
No. It's like I said, in my heart of hearts. No, buddy. Okay, give me a second. Give me like 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, so next we have Okada now. This is his 10th G1. He's actually, this might shock people, he's actually only won back in 2012 and 2014. I felt like he's won sooner than that because he's always been on top. But that's just because every time he's gone to G1, he's always been a champion.
Yeah, now, I was going to say he's not a champion right now.
He's not a champion. It's been a while since he's been a champion, really. He's been so far away from the picture. Yeah, which is great because they've kind of like settled him down. Plus, he's actually was suffering from a herniated disc. So that's like, if you see some of his matches previously, like he wasn't getting the same hop as he was before because his lower back was legit killing him. Now, at this last match, it looks like he's healed up a little bit better. He looks has a little pep in his step. I fully expect Okada to be back. Now, this previous two times, right? He was Crazy Okada. He was Balloon Crazy Okada, right? And then also, he was also the overconfident Okada with his stupid money clip, which is the worst fucking finisher in goddamn wrestling. So now he's debatable.
It's in the conversation though. It's in the conversation though. I give you credit for sure.
Dude,
it's one of the worst. Yeah.
It is like
it's one of the worst.
It is a finisher where everyone goes because for the setup it's kind of similar to like that, right? And what he does is like once he does it and he does for the money just for the money clip, the whole crowd just deflates. So they go, oh, all right. So it's like fuck. But I expect him to do big things. I was expecting him to do big things. Next, we have Sonata. This is a 6G1. Okay. So lately he's been doing tag team matches with Naito. So he's a guy who's kind of in the mix, not always. Last year he was in the G1 finals against Ibushi, had the longest G1 finals match, right? And his kind of storyline of not caring, really caring. Now he does care. So this should be interesting. What kind of Sonata we get? Next we have Cobb. Now Cobb, man, I'm telling you right now, if this is a guy that we need to keep an eye on, is fucking Jeff Cobb. he is the one who, in my opinion, has the most momentum going into G1. He had this big win over Okada. He continues to kick ass with his partner, and he actually beat Okada in the MetLife Dome. Yeah, enough. And now we start going downhill. With Yoshihashi. Yoshihashi is the 5th time in it. He's a 1/3 of never open weight champion. He's actually pretty good right now. He's the best 6-man champion ever because he actually fucking cares about the belt. And he had a good match last year against Evil, so it should be an all-right match against Evil.
Oh.
This was before he started doing his thing. Anyways, next we have Hiroki Goto. He's a 2008 winner. He's actually another 1/3 of the never openweight champion. He's a lovable loser. One year he said he would the G1 for G stands for Goto, whatever. He has good matches, and that's about it. So just expect for him to expect to have the basics with him. Next is Tonga. This is actually his 4th G1. Fun fact: last year he said, "I don't want to be in the G1. Who cares?" But now he's needed, so he's back in it. He's the other half of God, and he can be really good or really bad. So not sure what to expect. So first we got
there it is.
Chase Owens. We got Chase Owens.
San Antonio.
This is his first G1. Also, I'm super excited for him. He just lost the King of Pro Wrestling championship against Yano. He's probably gonna pin eater, and probably gonna have a whole bunch of. He probably not gonna have a lot of shenanigans. So that's pretty good. Yeah. And that's it for G1. I mean, who else is there to talk about? I don't know. Who, did you really just draw that?
He really did just draw that.
Well.
There he is. There he is. There it is. There it is.
I'm not quite sure why
Evil is in the pit.
So I'm not sure how Mickey Mouse, SpongeBob, and Homer just happened to come up on the screen. And there's actually another picture.
Look at the ticker down below.
Yeah, dude, and I don't know. And then his
next week, this is going to be in the pit with Evil. It's just going to be a whole hour of Evil.
Guys, this is Evil. You understand? There's been no other G1. Hold on, buddy. Yeah, there's been no other G1 where I have literally been scared. In the past, we've had wrestlers that just been kind of shit the bed, but so Evil now is the leader of the House of Torture because they like to torture everyone with their fucking matches. And then just find out that Dick Togo now has a big say in the booking committee. And whenever they form a new group, they like to push them strong. Or when they have a new gimmick, they like to go overboard. So expect every single Evil match to just be full of shenanigans. It's fucking bullshit. I fucking hate it. It's the worst. Oh my god, what happened here? Oh, holy shit! Look at that. Look at that. Fuck you, Evil. Fuck you. I have no idea. I have no idea how they just came on there. But in all seriousness, though.
What happened? Where'd it go?
Angel,
oh my goodness,
Angel,
it's gone.
Angel,
Sorry, it's gone. What happened? Where'd it go?
Angel, pick a hand. Pick a hand. Just pick one.
I think he said the first one.
He said the first one.
The first one.
It wasn't in that hand. It wasn't in his hand.
Listen. Okay. I watched New Japan and G1 for fucking awesome matches. Evil's gonna give me nothing but fucking garbage. The fucking B block is gonna be super fucking fucking Evil so goddamn much. Hold on this. I'm gonna give you the wings in a second. I'm ranting about Evil. They're not gonna burn. Okay, just so you know, at all this, I think Okada's gonna win fucking B block. There's a fucking chance that it could be fucking Evil because I think it's gonna be Naito. So it might either be Naito versus Evil or Naito versus Okada. Which one of the two would you rather see? We'd rather see
Evil.
We already saw Naito versus Okada several times.
It's been years ago. Great match to keep going back to.
That was the other day.
Take that shit back. We have seen fucking
Everything's in the
Evil versus
past.
Okada versus Evil.
Everything from right now is in the
We don't
past.
need
It
to
doesn't
see
matter.
Evil.
We don't need it again.
Yo,
It's gone.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. If Evil wins, I might go ahead and I might unsubscribe my fucking New Japan shit until fucking Wrestle Kingdom, because I can't do it. I that's gonna be nonstop for fucking months of fucking Evil. Oh wait, oh look, he's a fucking heel. Thank you. No.
Oh, he didn't like that comment.
I disagree. So, in my opinion, yes.
How about this one?
That is very true. First off, who's Beard?
You.
Oh! If Evil, no, hell no.
If Evil wins, you gotta shave your
No.
Oh, Beard versus Evil Mask? Okay, or yeah, a beard versus.
Okay. So
if Evil wins,
so,
you shave your beard. But if Evil loses, you get to basically go to Japan and like kick him in the dick.
No, that's way too expensive for me to fucking kick him in the dick. No, I'm not gonna do that nonsense. Stop it. Look, he's laughing right now. They think. No, I'm not gonna tell him to kick me in the dick now.
Everyone loves a good kick in the dick.
Okay,
well,
so.
And Bits, the answer is yes.
Yes.
He's front row. Front row, hard camera.
Front row, hard cam, right on me. It's gonna be fucking great. I'm super excited for it.
He'll be there cheering Evil.
I will talk.
Y'all should have seen Angel in the chat the day that he bought the tickets. He was like, "Guys, this is where I'm sitting," and we were all like, "I can't afford those tickets." He was like, "Have fun at the G1," and we were like, "No." And he just, "I'm hard cam, baby. I'm there." I was like, "Nah, it's too rich for me, man. I hope you have fun."
Yeah. No,
yeah, bro.
Thankfully,
yeah, I'm happy you're going to be able to be there though, for real.
No, sure. And thankfully,
Angel has
Evil's not going to be there
right now. Like
right.
Angel has like fucking champagne wishes and caviar dreams right now.
No, do
you
not.
got like hard cam New Japan tickets, man. Like, don't tell me that you ain't sitting on fucking money right now. I've slept on your couch. It's the most comfortable couch I've ever been on.
Listen. I'm going through a divorce, so officially I'm broke. Okay, so I just want to point that out. Officially out there, this cannot be used in a court. In a court, I am.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of it, or you gotta lose half of it. I get it. Yeah, no, that's the way, bro.
Just give her the other New Japan ticket. You bought 2 days of tickets. Just you take one, give her the other. That's all you have to do.
He hates you so much right now.
I've been through this. It's all right.
He hates you so much right now.
Yeah.
He hates me a little bit, but he hates you a lot more right now.
No, I do, man.
In this moment. Sorry, I keep coughing.
I mean, overall though, I mean, it's the G1. It's always going to be a great thing. I do wish though that we would get some more other wrestlers from either Noah, All Japan, not Big Japan. Fuck you, Big Japan.
I was gonna say it seems like there was for me to like know 90% of the people you just talked about. That's not really a good look for a big event. If you ask me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, but it's because they're really just fighting with one hand behind their back. Like, so what other promotions do? Like, for example, like Noah just recently had this super big show with DDT, but it's only because Noah and DDT are owned by the same corporation. Right. But they also have All Japan. All Japan can't afford that much because they're actually, unfortunately, now a smaller promotion. But they have a whole bunch of freelance wrestlers that they use. Now we just saw Dragon Gate and Noah starting to work together too. So it's not unheard of for other Japanese promotions to work together. It's actually extremely common. Like Kenta Kodobushi has this awesome event. He didn't have it last year. It's called the Fortune Dream, right? And hold on, see. Well, who will you take from Noah? Okay. Oh, if I could take one person from each. Ooh, okay. If it was from All Japan, it would be my man Kento Miyahara, who, in my opinion, the second best wrestler in Japan. If you guys don't know who Kenta Miyahara is, just look his ass up.
Who's the first? Evil. Amazing. Oh, Evil's the first. I got it. Go ahead and pick your other pick.
Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's a good minute draw. And then from Noah, I mean, honestly, a lot of these guys have been in a former New Japan G1, but I would pick someone like Sakamoto. I think that'd be fucking awesome, you know. Or
It's new
in my opinion, fucking Keno, because I fucking love Keno. And no one else likes Keno, but I'm the only one that fucking loves Keno. He kicks fucking ass. I would definitely take Keno. But yes. But unfortunately, like I was saying before, like, yeah, with I think Noah has a whole bunch of really decent young wrestlers. It's just now they've been focusing on pushing a lot of the older guys. So that's what we had. Fucking Keiji Muto be a fucking champion for fucking 3 or 4 months. It was fucking ridiculous. Like,
one of the greatest of all time, but he's like, that's 15 years ago. Should have stopped.
It's awful. It's awful, man. But it is what it is. But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, I wish it was better. But
that's a really good comment.
Yeah, okay.
The forbidden door is wide the fuck open.
He wants it too. It'll be next year, though.
We already know that WWE was willing to let him work with a overseas company, which is assuredly got to be fucking New Japan.
He wants to do G1. Yeah.
Huh?
He wants to do G1. He said it. Like, he wants to be in
Brian
G1.
Show up to this G1 because you got to remember, if you think back to, like, you know, I'm just gonna go with the white boy shit here. Like, I don't have a huge New Japan history, like 4 or 5 years, but if you remember Jericho and Kenny Omega, like, that promo teased months before the match. It's not out of reach to just say that Bryan Danielson might show up and, you know, have, you know, words with somebody. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe for next year. Maybe Brian. Maybe, you never know.
Yeah. So I can tell you right now. Oh my lord. Okay, so I can tell you right now that Khan, the WV Khan guy.
Which one?
He was actually working a deal with New Japan to actually see if New Japan and WWE could work together. And it was because of Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
Thankfully, AW got that better end of that deal, and now we no longer have to worry about that. But yeah, so Bryan Danielson did say he is going to work at G1. Not that so much now. But yeah, expect for Bryan Danielson. Do not expect CM Punk. Like, when
they've done almost nothing with Bryan since he debuted. It's not out of reach to say that maybe they brought him into debut. He heads over to do the New Japan.
That's too late.
He's working Omega.
He's not in the G1. I'm just saying, all he has to do is show up and be like, next year.
Mm-hmm.
Next
year. A video, yeah.
And everyone shits and nuts their pants at the same time.
And next year sells out now.
Right there. Oh, by the way, tickets are $500 for nosebleeds, $1 million for hard cam, and Angel will be like, oh,
he'll buy the road.
Oh.
So he could be stunned outside. He'll be laying there in a smoking jacket with a pipe.
Yes, Chiefs, pay for the tickets while you bring the car on.
Listen, I'm not like others that like sponsor stuff, right? Stop. See, we're gonna shut. Oh yeah. Oh my lord. Yeah. Hey, but I will say though, like I said, tune in G1. It's gonna be a good time. To be honest, what I do is if you don't have time to check everything out, I use either Grapple or a what's the other website where people rate matches. But what I do is I go on there and look at what matches people have rated, and if it's really shitty match, this year I'm not gonna check it out because I just don't have fucking time. But if the have pretty good ratings, then the consensus is pretty good, then I'm gonna fucking check it out. So I will not watch a single Evil match, just because.
Remember you said that. You know this is recorded forever. Okay.
Oh no. I mean, hold on.
So when he's in the finals, you're gonna watch it.
I got no fucking
because he's gonna win.
If he's in the fucking finals, I got.
Oh man, I'm gonna hold you to it.
No. Actually, no. You know what? Okay, hold on. That's all.
If I see you sitting in your seat during an Evil match, I'm going to text you nonstop pictures. I'm going to get the whole setup. And if you don't leave your seat and go all the way out to the concession stands when Evil
get off camera,
I'm going to be pissed.
First off, he's not going to be New Japan Strong because the New Japan Strong shows are happening at the same time as the G1, which is why you're not seeing all the guys. I'm telling you right now, like hopefully when all this is hopefully cleared up in Japan, because right now the COVID in Japan is fucking crazy right now. But I fully expect to see a whole bunch of New Japan Strong guys to be sent to the G1. Like, New Japan Strong has a whole bunch of great wrestlers that I would love to see in there. So, we'll see. We shall see. But yeah. Other than that, that is all I have. Oh, yeah, don't worry. Oh, yeah.
There's no teaching these old dogs. Sorry.
No, hey. Well, you know, I mean, Brad showed me about deathmatch shit, and here I am now in deathmatch. Oh, hey,
there
Brody.
What's up, man?
Boy.
All right, man. Well, I know you got your wings burning and your kids burning you somewhere. Let you go.
Yeah, thank you. Hey,
Appreciate you, man.
Hold on, son.
Be safe. Yeah.
Oh,
I thought that made it. I thought that made it to the trash can where it belonged, but I guess he didn't make it. Sorry. Maybe next time. Maybe next time you chunk it, it'll land where it's supposed to go.
Or four Super Bowl rings, baby. 4 Super Bowl rings. I'm out.
That's cute. I remember when we just had. I remember when we just had 4. 5.
Wow.
We got 5. Have a nice day.
Wow. Wow.
And he's gone. Don't forget who has the buttons around here.
Man, you gotta be real careful with the buttons. You know how quick they get clicked in here. There used to be a lot more of us in the pit.
Moving on. We got one with us that's been with us for a while, that's been waiting, and we're going to bring him in now to kind of tie up the show, or tie a bow on the show, I guess. Is that the better way to say it?
Yeah.
Help us get to the end of it. So let's bring in numero uno. What is up, man?
Yo, how's everybody doing?
He made it. He rushed back home to get there in time to join us, so we appreciate it.
You hung up stuff. I love it.
A little bit, but I don't like how it looks. I need your help.
Hey, man, I'm coming over. I'll be there Sunday.
All right.
How's it going, man?
Good.
Long time.
I know.
Haven't seen none of y'all in a while.
How you feeling?
I mean, better than I have been. So that's good enough.
Can you still taste and smell?
Yeah, I didn't lose those at least. I just had all the other bad things, like can't breathe or you get up out of bed. I could smell though. It was great.
I guess
I stink. Haven't bathed.
I guess in a way that's good because I know some people that this lady after COVID she can't eat no meat because it tasted like rotten. A lot of things just taste like they're rotten.
Charlie's having that trouble right now. He's very sad. Hamburgers is like his favorite thing, and now they taste like garbage to him now.
Yeah.
He's sad. He's also was positive.
Yeah, it sucks.
Anywho, so you had a little bit of lucha news, and we kind of talked about a match that I would like your opinion on too. So we'll wrap it up with that.
We can start with that if you want. Or
okay, because the main event, I believe it's the main event. It should be the main event at GCWA tomorrow here in Corpus. Yeah. We got Gino versus I gotta check. What's his new name? I already forgot.
Cintadoro.
Yes, there you go. I said it earlier, but it's been rough, and I've been hitting the head a lot. Y'all know that. So, what's your thoughts on that match with that matchup? Because you know the history of Gino. Of course, you know the history of the former Sin Cara.
Yeah. So,
like, what's your thoughts on that match? Because I think it's gonna fucking tear the house down.
For Gino, it's like a really good opportunity. I mean, not like he needs to show what he's all about because we already know what Gino is all about. So he has nothing to prove. He's one of the best we have here in Texas.
Straight up, he can put him in the ring with anybody.
Yeah,
as this weekend proves, because then he's going up against Masada the next day, like
you can put him against anybody, and Gino will give you a great match.
Yeah, I love too that I've seen too that he's actually doing seminars now. He has he's actually sharing. That's so awesome. He can because he's been a coach for Brooker for how many years now? Like anyway, I'll let you talk now. I keep talking over you. I'll let you answer the questions we're asking you.
It's fine. So the booking aspect, it's awesome that Gino is getting that opportunity to face him. I hadn't seen Sin Cara or Cintadoro live until like 2 weeks ago. It was my first time seeing them, and actually, I was not impressed at all. I don't know if he was having an off night or what it was, but Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that the guy's very charismatic and he's amazing with the people. He's such a nice guy. But wrestling wise, I think that he he didn't impress me. He didn't do anything that you're gonna be like, oh wow, that was a really good match.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed. It was mainly like Psycho doing most of the things during the match. So I was a little disappointed with because I was expecting more from him because I've seen him wrestle. Actually, I take it back. I had never seen him as Cinta de Oro or
Mhm.
Sin Cara, but when they're back in the day when he was Único, or no, not Único. Shit, I forgot the name he used after, because he was the first Mystico, as you know.
Yeah.
So after that name, he changed his name. Incognito. There you go. That was his name before he became Sin Cara in WWE. And he would bust his ass. He would give like badass matches. So I
But
have some, yeah, Sin Cara.
yeah.
So the Sin Cara that I know from back then, from like this was back in 2013, maybe 2012, when Rocky Roman was a promoter from Cali. He would come to Austin and have shows over here with like Mexican legends and stuff. And most of the times, Incognito or now Cintadoro will come and wrestle over here. But yeah, back then those were like great matches. He was a high fly. He was like hard hitter and everything. And 2 weeks ago when I saw him, I was like, this is not the same guy that I
So,
saw.
so do you think it's the injuries and the rest, or is it the bank
I,
account's fat and he's cool now?
yeah, I think
Like I'm saying, I think
the
those are both good possibilities.
yeah, the way I saw it was more like, yeah, I have money and I'm getting paid pretty much just to show up.
Because you can kind of tell when you see something, like, is it like physically something holding him back, or is it just him
No,
not giving a fuck?
no, he was just like,
Within, like, that can happen with anybody. But I'm just saying, since we're talking about him.
yeah, 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 like him, like it. At least I felt like he was more like, I'm just here for my booking. Like I said, the guy's super nice, super cool. He'll sign your stuff. He'll take pictures with the people, but the wrestling aspect of it, I wasn't impressed with that.
If he comes in like that on tomorrow, Gino's gonna run circles around him and
Yeah,
make him look like
In a
a
heartbeat.
beginner wrestler. So hopefully that's gonna help
yeah, but
motivate him,
also,
because I think
also
it'll be a good match
the yeah,
tomorrow
also
for a
the
title.
difference is that
Yeah.
he's gonna be on one-on-one, so he
There's nowhere to
actually has
hide.
to work. Yeah,
There's
when
nowhere to
you're
hide.
on a tag or a trios match, you got more more room to goof around and
Yeah.
just kind of half-ass your match. But if it's a one-on-one, obviously Gene is not gonna take it
He's not
easy.
gonna he's not gonna let it be a bad match either. Like
Yeah, so
on a shoot level, no, Gino's gonna. I mean, it's the main event and one of the towns
yeah,
that love him the most in the whole freaking world. Corpus
yeah.
Christi loves Gino so much.
He has to. He has to
Yeah,
step up to Gino.
yeah. Gino's gonna bring him back up to where So I really think it's still gonna be a great match tomorrow.
Like this is gonna be more of a Cintadoro having to be at Gino's level
Yeah.
Right.
than Gino being at Cintadoro's level.
Yep. Here we go. I
Yep.
got Gino fans in the thing.
It should be a good match if he actually works the way he used to. Like back then when I first started seeing him, it should be
Man,
an amazing match.
it'll still the night. And there's a lot of good cards.
Yeah.
That card tomorrow's, I think, pretty stacked.
Yeah.
But I think it could. I mean, it's the main event for a reason,
Yeah. I wanted to go, but I can't. I got so much going on this weekend that I'll
Yeah.
be in a very very tight schedule if I made the trip because I will have to go on then come
You have to go right back.
and, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not
We've
a
done
good idea.
the Baracho crew. Listen, I just want to vouch for the fact that like we really wanted to be at this show, but when I tell you that Juan and I have been to Houston and back 3 times in the last like month, and we've like it's just been everywhere so much, and the baby shower this weekend. For those of y'all that don't know, we got numero uno's baby shower on Sunday. I don't really know why we're giving the baby a shower before it's born, but I'm going to go to the party anyway. I don't know these things. I just figure I'll go and do whatever. But yeah, man,
I'll be there in spirit.
Oh no, man.
So I was planning to be there, but I had a lot of plans this weekend.
I know. Man, sure as the sun rises, Josh will find a way out of coming to Austin.
For real.
I had tickets and everything for a show tomorrow or Saturday in Austin.
Yep.
And then I was gonna stay in Austin so I could go to my boy's shower.
For a shower. He just needed a shower.
I need a shower too, so I figured I could kill 2 birds with that, but do my monthly shower.
Oh my God, we got multiple pets in the pit tonight. Look at old Hedgehog over there. He did not like me. I felt bad. Every time I tried to pet the Hedgehog, he was like, no. So I was like, all right, man, it's your house.
A lot of guest appearances tonight in the pit. That's awesome. I love it. We thought we were just bringing Jaime in. We had freaking
Roundtables are the best. Roundtables are the best. We got a huge comment section. Shout out to everybody that stayed with us the whole show, chat with us in the comments. Biss, JoJo, Ryan, Ramon. Y'all. We appreciate y'all so much. We love doing roundtables. I tell Josh every time when we have roundtables.
I love them. I love them too. But I like also we also want to help, put some light on some talent. So that's why we try to bring talent in to talk and let y'all get introduced to the people.
Do we have these days that everyone's booked, or maybe at work we were busy throughout the week and just like
I didn't know if I was going to be here. Like we didn't even know. Like
we're just so fresh. I love them, dude. I love the roundtables. We really, and for real, the next time we have a roundtable, any of y'all out there got something to say, let us know. You can always hop in here for a minute or two and talk trash with us.
Yep, I know a few that probably want to. Man, we got people jumping into what's up. Just to point out, there was a lot more people in the chat earlier that did not click the link. So just a reminder, because I'm nice right now.
Lalo was one of them.
Click the link so we can see your name. If we don't have your name, I'm not going to put it on the screen and be a part of it and probably not really acknowledge it. I saw even people saying I was ignoring them. That was probably fucking Nastico. But he's probably banned though, so he can't comment.
Nastico's in Facebook jail.
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah, well, always.
Nastico's in Facebook jail, I think.
He got 10 more days. Yeah, so he won't be here next week either. So it's fantastic.
Ryan said if you ever want someone to do a Mission Pro segment, he's our guy. You know what? You better talk to Melanie about that. Melanie usually covers Mission Pro.
We have
you know what? Hey, Ryan.
I almost dropped the ball there. I almost said too much, but she knows a lot about what happens in Mission Pro. I'll just say that. I almost said too much because we're not supposed to say. But yeah. We can have, man, it's wrestling show, man. We talk about wrestling. Y'all want to come in and talk about wrestling? That's what we fucking do. And that's what we all love. We're all marks. Like I had a conversation with somebody today. It's like people say mark is like a negative connotation.
Man,
I was like, it's like everybody's a mark.
It's tough because mark became kind of a term of endearment and also an insult at the same time.
People use it as an insult. I don't take it as an insult, even when they try. I get it though. I get what you mean.
I think that there's just mark is like a really tough word. It's a wrestling slang right now that's going a lot of different ways. Like sometimes being a mark is a good thing. Sometimes being a mark's not. There's money marks. There's
smart
marks. There's all different types of marks. But you know what? Like if you're a mark for wrestling, okay, hello Mark. I'm a mark too.
Oh yeah. And see, there are people saying some good stuff in the comments, but they didn't click the link, so I don't know who they're. Someone's talking about a dog pound segment. We got people saying, what the fuck? I don't know who.
I bet that's Mel. Mel, that better not be you in the chat in the links not clicking it. I bet if Mel is a Facebook user, I'm taking a screenshot. It is Mel. It is Mel. That's it.
We can look later. I always after the show I always go look and see who wasn't the one, and I respond to some of them sometimes in the chats later.
I'm gonna give Mel crap for not clicking.
So we had a request for NWA and MLW coverage too. We try to cover those when they actually have stuff going on, but like we said, it's just been tough. We talked about MLW earlier in the show.
You got to think about like real talk. Like we do actually have NWA peeps here and MLW peeps. Like I actually watch a lot of MLW myself in the couple years before the pandemic. Like MLW's ran real strange during the pandemic, and there's been a lot of talent coming in and out of there.
Mhm.
But we'd love to cover them, and when they do big stuff, we do cover them.
Yep.
I would agree. I think that we do need some NWA coverage. I know that a lot of stuff happened recently. Trevor Murdoch took the title off Nick Aldis after like 600, almost
700 days or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and we could have covered that. I think to be fair, when
In honor to Harley Race.
when Thunder and Ricky were on NWA, like I know Pitt talked about that, like, but ever since it hasn't really had any Texas talent feature, we haven't really kind of talked about it. But we can do better if that's what y'all want.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. I mean, we had her in here when she was the champ. right after she won the belt, she was in the pit. One of the first guests to bring a title with her. We had the NWA title in the pit. It was pretty cool. So yeah, we have no problems with it. It looks like Numero Dos is having he froze there for a second.
I'm back.
Cool. Well, he's back to say bye. I guess I think we're kind of feeling like we're done.
I guess that's it. Yeah.
I made it through the whole show, barely. Appreciate y'all. Glad to be back. Everybody root for Evil. If you see Angel, comment on any post that he has and just put Evil. Let's start that.
Angel, I said Kamehameha. Woo!
See ya.
Later.